24. A fire also of great extent continued to rise up before him, so that not one of those who surrounded him was capable of approaching him, among the myriads of myriads who were before him. To him holy consultation was needless. Yet did not the sanctified who were near him depart far from him either by night or by day, nor were they removed from him. I also was so far advanced with a veil on my face and trembling. Then the Lord with his own mouth called me, saying, Approach hither, Enoch, at my holy word. To 20, and he raised me up, making me draw near even to the entrance. My eye was directed to the ground. Then addressing me, he spoke and said, Hear, neither be afraid, O righteous Enoch, thou scribe of righteousness. Approach hither and hear my voice. Go, say to the watchers of heaven, who have sent thee to pray for them, You ought to pray for men, and not men for you. Wherefore have you forsaken the lofty and holy heaven, which endures forever, and have lain with women, have defiled yourselves with the daughters of men, have taken to yourselves wives, have acted like the sons of the earth, and have begotten an impious offspring. 3. You being spiritual, holy, and possessing a life which is eternal, have polluted yourselves with women, have begotten in carnal blood, have lusted in the blood of men, and have done as those who are flesh and blood do. These, however, die and perish. 5. Therefore have I given to them wives, that they might cohabit with them, that sons might be born of them, and that this might be transacted upon earth. 6. But you from the beginning were made spiritual, possessing a life which is eternal, and not subject to death forever. 7. Therefore I made not wives for you, because, being spiritual, your dwelling is in heaven. But now the giants, who have been born of spirit and of flesh, shall be called upon earth evil spirits, and on earth shall be their habitation. Evil spirits shall proceed from their flesh, because they were created from above. From the holy watchers was their beginning and primary foundation. Evil spirits shall they be upon earth, and the spirits of the wicked shall they be called. The habitation of the spirits of heaven shall be in heaven, but upon earth shall be the habitation of terrestrial spirits who are born on earth. The spirits of the giants shall be like clouds, which shall oppress, corrupt, fall, contend, and bruise upon earth. 10. They shall cause lamentation. No food shall they eat, and they shall be thirsty. They shall be concealed, and shall not one rise up against the sons of men and against women, for they come forth during the days of slaughter and destruction. 1. And as to the death of the giants, wheresoever their spirits depart from their bodies, let their flesh, that which is perishable, be without judgment. Thus shall they perish until the day of the great consummation of the great world. A destruction shall take place of the watchers and the impious. 2. And now to the watchers, who have sent thee to pray for them, who in the beginning were in heaven. 3. Say, in heaven have you been. Secret things, however, have not been manifested to you. Yet have you known a reprobated mystery. 4. And this you have related to women in the hardness of your heart, and by that mystery have women and mankind multiplied evils upon the earth. 5. Say to them, Never therefore shall you obtain peace. They raised me up into a certain place, where there was the appearance of a burning fire. And when they pleased, they assumed the likeness of men. They carried me to a lofty spot, to a mountain, the top of which reached to heaven. And I beheld the receptacles of light and of thunder at the extremities of the place, where it was deepest. There was a bow of fire, and arrows in their quiver, a sword of fire, and every species of lightning. 4. Then they elevated me to a babbling stream, and to a fire in the west, which received all the setting of the sun. I came to a river of fire which flowed like water, and emptied itself into the great sea westwards. 5. I saw every large river, until I arrived at the great darkness. I went to where all of flesh migrate, and I beheld the mountains of the gloom which constitutes winter, and the place from which issues the water in every abyss. 6. I saw also the mouths of all the rivers in the world, and the mouths of the deep,